Alright, it is time for the final live stream of 2023 because I'm gonna be heading out of town tomorrow and I won't be back until the new year. And I have some bad news. Have it lag as we switch over to this layout here. I have had hiccups for the past, like, hour. I only really get them, like, maybe twice a year, something like that. I don't know why I suddenly do today. I kind of hope that a little bit into streaming, they'll just go away. And, I was, oh jeez, I was gonna save streaming for a little bit later until they went away, but they kept on not going away, so I'm just gonna see what happens here. Apparently there's an, apparently there's an epilogue, there's a little bit more content. So, guess we're doing some more stuff. We're gonna have a little bit of a 3D print cam going for maybe the next hour-ish, something like that. This has been printing for the past 8 hours today, and it's still going, so I figured may as well just do that. May as well have the camera on. In case anyone's wondering what it's printing bigger pots for my Hescat plants. Case in point this, I'm getting these plants that are a lot bigger than the tiny little pots that they were in before. Bigger pots, so that they can get lots more space to grow roots into and have a lot more soil that gives them more water retention properties and stuff like that, so I can give them a whole bunch of water before I head out for a good while, because they didn't really have much soil left in the pots when they were taking up mostly, it was taking up most of that root space, so I figured it was a good idea to print them some bigger pots, and they would like that. We're supposed to go to Miss Briar's room, right? You're starting off your bedroom, because this is where the main game of the DLC ended. But yeah, hiccups tend to go away when you don't think about them. I've tried to not think about them for a little while. I was editing the last Fire Emblem Fate stream and making thumbnails and stuff for that. That's what I've been working at for the last little while. But, yeah, it's very odd. I don't know why I suddenly have them. Hey, Harmonia, glad to see you. Feeling rested and recovered after a big adventure down in the Underdepths. No! Really? Thought you'd be all chipper by now. Youth is on your side, after all. Also, I might adjust the volume here slightly to, like, here or here-ish. I'll see what that's like. But on to why I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. Also, whenever I have the printer running in the background, anytime I speak and or activate the noise gate, you might hear some slight fans in the background. That's from the printer. Because it has, like, what, 4 or 6 fans? Something like that. I don't remember. I'm not the one that built the thing. I obtained Gita's permission to turn it all into a book. Don't worry, I've made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved. Have I ever streamed with hiccups before? If I have, it hasn't been for years. So voila, a proof copy of the book freshly delivered from my publisher, just for you. You obtained the copy of Briar's book. Put the copy of Briar's book in your bag's key items pocket. Briar's book. Hey, look, it's like the logo of the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Proof copy of the exploration notes covering the Area Zero underdepths. It's filled with long paragraphs describing what happened, along with Briar's thoughts. I don't really know if I want your thoughts. You're a little bit of an unhinged maniac. I behaved recklessly in the underdepths. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. Just hope it's sufficient as an apology. But there's something else I needed to check with you. Would you mind showing me your Terra Orb, Harmonia? Because I had that just immediately in my pocket there. We're back indeed, CJ. Which is want to stop by and say hi. I got work tomorrow, so I gotta go and sleep, drink plenty of water, help with hiccups. Yeah, I have a bit, and I'll continue during this stream. The texture is there when you look at it close. I will do, and I greatly, once again, appreciate the 3-year resub, Guzma. That is a hell of a long time to be subbed. I know you did it during the stream starting soon screen, so anyone watching this on YouTube after the fact didn't quite see that part. But I greatly appreciate that, because that is an insanely long time. Enjoy that red badge. I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran's and Carmen's orbs. Was there something weird with theirs? I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terrapagos. Kieran and Carmen say that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging their Terra Orbs. Oh? So I can do it every battle now? Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you related to those deepest depths. You know the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Yeah, are we gonna get answers to that? Well, until now, I've been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon on our academy grounds. The other day, I tried adding crystals I collected from the underdepths to that mix, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result? Pokemon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium, and they have the stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever. You know, the stellar type, I did Google what it meant, and how it worked mechanically after the last stream, I've forgotten. When was the last time that I streamed this? We could go longer than that? Hold on. I can just scroll up in my Discord, like, broadcast channel and see the last time I went live with this. It was... Let's see here. It was December 17th. So it was 10 days ago, because today's the 27th. Yeah, so I Googled it, like, right after that stream when it was already so late, so early in the morning. And I don't remember. And it tells me right now. That's good. Effects of the Stellar Terra type. Stellar type terrestrialization grants a boost to move, but only once per move type. After you use a move, no moves of that same type will get the boost. In Terra raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit. So, yeah, I remember it now. So, normal terrestrialization is like, if you terrestrialize into a type you already have, the stab bonus goes from 1.5 to 2 times. And if you, and you still have the normal 1.5 times stab bonus of your other type if you have another type. If you terrestrialize into a type you don't have, then that just gets the normal stab of 1.5 times, while you still retain the stab of your other existing types that you have. I believe how this worked when I looked it up is this gets, like, the full boost of 2 times. Like, if you terrestrialize into a type that you already had, like, it's that same 2 times boost, but only once per move type is the case, and then no more. I think, if I recall. It might be 1.5 times for each, but that... Why would you ever really do that over just, like, terrestrializing into one specific type then? So I think it's 2 times is the trade-off. Like, you get, like, a full max boost for anything Rabob, but just once. Oh, and there was one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. I'm off to pay a visit to my publisher, so I'll leave you to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at... I'll ask you for a good long look at Terrapagos. Till then, oh yeah, I guess I could add Terrapagos to my party. Meh. I don't really care all that much. But yeah, Stellar type is lame. Yeah, I mean, I guess they do want to still have some reason why you'd want to terrestrialize into the basic types, right? Like, Storm gets boosted, but then Giga Drain doesn't. Should go find a Myrus? Is that, type also just kind of ruins the competitive Terra types? I mean, you can get, there's still a reason to do the other Thingrabobs if it's only once per move with the Stellar type. What's going on with the Myrus, huh? What? I'm getting stuck on everything. Ammonia. You have my thanks for all you have done to help with the League Club and to help Kieran. I really hope I'm not hiccuping for this entire stream. Once you became champion, Kieran withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Though I consider this somewhat sad, it's not as if he and I can no longer meet. And those desks just popped into existence on the right side there. More than anything, I'm glad he seems to be acting like his former self. What's more, indeed, I've been swept up in joy to such an extent that I prepared a tremendous amount of flight-enabled supplement used in my trial. Please feed your guys an appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. Okay, so I can free fly in general now? I just think Stellar type is bad for the competitive scene. I don't follow all that much competitive Pokemon. Sometimes I'll dip into it here and there out of curiosity. I haven't for a while. I am kind of curious what is the meta gonna look like with this now. Also, hello, DS Shock Trooper. How's it going today? Nom nom nom. I thought you said feed an appropriate amount when you want to take flight. What? You want to fly right now? Yeah, Please slow down. The supplement was never meant to be eaten in such large. Ah. I have noticed in some recent streams that my mic seems to cut out when I get a little bit too loud. So I fully expect it to have cut out there, and I'll see about tinkering around with that and seeing if I can fix that sometime later, but not right now. I don't want to be able to fly now. It would seem your guise has powered up somehow. Ugh. From the looks of it, I would guess that it has gained the power to fly whenever you wish it to. Well, I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, there is a super hard course for my flying time trial. I mean, the first one wasn't even hard at all, I guess because it was meant to introduce the mechanic, right? I mean, attempt it upon clearing the hard course. Feel free to do so when you're ready. Rhydon can now fly freely through the air if you press the left stick while gliding. Rhydon will keep moving forward automatically while it's flying. If you press the left stick again, it will go back to gliding. Okay. Time for me to go. So long, then. See ya. Yeah, it just deals super effective to terrored Pokemon, which is 1 target per game. Oh, does it not give stab bonus then? Am I losing my mind? Am I getting false memories about how it worked when I looked it up then? Because that is possible. Just finished shaving and playing both Titanfall 2 and Banjo-Kazooie on Xbox. Not at the exact same time, though, I hope. And getting competitive Pokemon was awful giving. You have to cheat to have a good team in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah. Yeah, the Pokemon Company doesn't exactly gear things all that well for people to make competitive teams. Now, if I makes it just flag straight up to the soup ball, yeah, I'm down for that. But yeah, the free fly is DLC locked. The DLC has no level scaling. I have no idea. It seemed pretty close to my levels, but it might just be meant to be like a after you've beaten the main game kind of thing, is what it is. But the DLC actually gave me some challenge with the double battles. Every battle in this is double battles, and it was like Pokemon Coliseum / maybe XD Gale of Darkness. I don't know. I haven't played that one yet. Where they actually use double strats against you, and I actually had to use my brain. I actually liked the DLC battle-wise, I do have to say. It was definitely my favorite Pokemon battle experience in a long time. Probably since playing Coliseum. And probably I enjoyed it more than Coliseum just because of how lame Coliseum was with just battle, and like pretty much nothing else and not really as intriguing story content, whereas there was actually some intriguing story stuff here that I was genuinely curious how it would play out. Look at that! I'm praising modern Pokemon. There you are, Harmonia, just the person I was looking for. Too bad this is still overall a piece of crap. But, it gives you the boost, but the type effectiveness is boosted more to Terra targets. Okay, I gotcha. Heard the news. You're the new BB League champion, am I right? What voice was I given to this guy again? I completely forget. I'll admit, I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I've made recently. You don't want to know my gambling history. So now that you've had some time to get comfortable here, how do you find Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun? So, I guess. Be nice if the world didn't bug out and run at awful FPS. Eh? Sure you mean it's so great, right? Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Monia. See, the whole academy's become so much more lively and energetic since you came here. That got me thinking. We should have even more people come visit from Paldea. They'll come as special coaches or something. You know a lot of people, right? Lots of friends and everything. I mean, like, teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. Ah, yes, they're all my close friends that will come on a vacation with me. Oh, and any strong friends of yours are also welcome. Alright, think about who you can call, huh? I knew you were the right one to ask. Why does it look like he's floating slightly? Or am I actually losing my mind? Oh, you can use a clubroom computer to contact anyone you want to invite. Oh, but it'll cost BP. We need to pay for their trip and here's something to get you started. You pay for the trip with BP? Airlines accept that? Okay. Hey, wow, there's some BP. Boston pizzas for me. I think I'll arrange this for the special coaches to stay in this club room. I'm not teaching. You can have a chat with them when they're here. Now then, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy. It's a unified that'll accept anything there, as long as it's some form of currency. Inviting special coaches. Using the PC in the league club room, you can invite your friends and acquaintances from the Paldea region to visit Blueberry Academy as special coaches who you can talk to and battle with. You can also have a max of 2... Oh, you can have a max of 2 visitors over at any time. This league club's computer, what do you want to do? This was for the different clubs, right? Change your current throwing style? I mean, sure. I guess. Thanks for all the support, Harmonia. What style are you interested in today? I can't see a preview or anything? Are you shitting me? I'm gonna be really elegant when I throw my Pokeball. Alright, now that I'm here, you just watch. First you gotta have your ball like this, see? Then you get a good firm grip and yeah! Oh, now it shows me anyway. You switch to throwing your Pokeballs using the elegant style. That didn't look that elegant. But yeah, call me up again if you want to change style. See you around. So you have to, like, get it in the first place if you want to see it at all. That's pretty dumb. Expect good UI in this game? Yeah, I mean... not being able to see until money's out of your pocket? Yeah. Yeah. What is this? Get an item printer for the club room? Sure. I like printers that make me things. Ah, yes, hi, this is a science club. Wow, this is the first time we've ever gotten a donation. Let me hurry right over to deliver that item printer to you. Wow. Imagine just giving someone some points and they come and make this whole contraption. Thanks for opting in to set up one of our new item printers. Member of the science club, we developed this device. I'll be right here to help you use it if it's not too much trouble to have me in your club room. Go straight to it. What is the item printer? If you put materials dropped by Pokemon into this printer along with some BP, you'll be able to get items in exchange. Wow, it's kind of like how I load filament into that thing and then I tell it to print me something like a huge plant pot, and that makes it for me over the course of 9 hours. The item printer is a device that allows you to turn materials that Pokemon drop into items you can use. You get one kind of item per print job, so think about how many print jobs to carry out each time you load the printer up. I don't know why, but randomly out of nowhere, I've gotten an urge to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky again. Exact workings are our little secret. We're in the midst of applying a patency. All you need to know is that it takes materials and lets you print items, and it's fantastic. Like, there's nothing here that even really directly reminds me about it. I mean, seeing the item printer and, like, give items and get things in return. I did think a little bit about Spinda's Cafe and the recycle shop and stuff, and then that led to Explorers of Sky, and it's like, huh, I kind of want to play that game. And that playthrough is one of the ones where it's like, oh, the main stuff I wanted to do is done, but I could technically come back and do post-game stuff whenever I want to. Maybe one day. All you need to know is that it takes materials and lets you print items, and it's fantastic. Maybe if I cleared the epilogue super fast. It's really exciting to see what might come out, and it's so simple to use. With that in mind, we like to print some items with the item printer. I want to print something. Can I print some more flower pots? Yeah, I'd love a PMD2 remake there. I'm Printer, your beloved. You down to experience Mystery Dungeon with your audio track? What does this mean? Like with my commentary? Is that a fancy way of saying that? Because I already have a full playthrough of it. It's just like if I wanted to come back and do some the post game of it. I think it's an 83-part series. It's something like that. So it's not quite into the hundreds like this. I could make it into the hundreds if I just went at it a bit more. I don't know. Sure. Do that. Print items. Sure. What am I gonna get? Something like that, you might be tired. Oh, man. Because, yeah, I think when was that? The beginning of 2022? The beginning of 2021? I'm pretty sure I did that as the 10K subscriber special. We never did a special for 20K because I was too busy. I'm pretty sure Explorers of Sky was the 10K subscriber special. Alright, I'll go ahead and put this in your bag. What if I don't want it? How turn that into a rare bone? It's not an item printer, it's an item transmutator. Yeah, it literally is a gacha machine. Okay. I don't know. Let's see here. Touch-up feature will become available. What the heck is that? All new effects will become available. Pokedex, focus lines, terrestrialized keepsake. For photos? Is that what that means? Launch out new effects on your photos. That implies that's camera effects, even though it doesn't say it down there. Pokedex effect? Touch-up feature will become available. Okay, so for photos. New functionality will be added to the lock-on feature. I'll lock into a Pokemon with the ZL button. Let's go, shiny new update. Sure. Give me a new game mechanic, I guess. Sure. Thank you, Harmonia. This is Isa from the Photography Club. Now to patch that lock-on feature with new capabilities, I'll send the data right to you. You now see more details about the Pokemon you lock onto using the ZL button. Like what? If you lock onto a Pokemon using the ZL button, you can now see information about the Pokemon's gender, its size, and whether it has a mark. But only if it's a species you've caught before. What about whether it's shiny? Because unless you can visibly tell, there's no, like, sound effect or any clear sparkle or anything like that. Like in Legends Arceus. Just hope that you're not colorblind and hope that it's not too difficult to see. Jeez. What else is going on here? Following new looks will be available for redecorating. What, like in the rooms here? I don't spend time in the tier. Classic futuristic. Change the look of the club room itself. Costs 300 BP. And I assume that, once again, I can't preview it. Get a smart speaker for the club room. Music club is here. Nobody in the world who doesn't love music, right? So how about trading some of your BP from one of our special smart speakers? Okay. I can... Wow, okay. This is really behind clubs. Need to grind up BP to get certain Pokemon here. The secret boss of the Blueberry Academy. Request your Saffron. One who summons the greatest number of guest coaches to our fine house of learning using BP will earn the right to challenge Blueberry Academy's beloved secret boss. Looks like it's too early for you to contribute to this particular initiative. Here, give me a smart speaker. I might shove a smart speaker into my truck one of these days. I might do it, like, this upcoming season. That'd be fun. I'm reaching the Harmonia's phone. Yeah, I promise it's supporting the music club. Looks like you forked over enough BP, meaning we're all good to send you that speaker. Someone will be along with it in 2 shakes. Just chill like a slow king until it gets there for you. Ew. Smart speaker can play the Castalia City music after a few upgrades, and that's the only good thing. You got it, yeah? Smart speaker? Better than blasting some bops, am I right? It's a massive speaker. I guess it's meant for, like, a room rather than, like, a tiny little portable thing. If you want more tracks, you know where to keep sending your BP. Man! That sucks to suck. It's smart speaker, what do you like to say is your background music? The Academy of Life album? It's only the biomes? Right now? What? Yo, champ. Gotta thank you again for conquering the BB League. Well, the tension here has melted right away once we got our new champion. If I had my Drayster, Druthers, here and I'd be having fun battling again. I thought we'd have patched things up by now, but I guess things ain't that simple. It'll work out. You know just what to say, huh? Good quality and a reigning champion. Guess I ended up kind of using you to try and get what I want, huh, bud? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Dropped the slacker life for once, and I just got carried away. Hey, anyway, hope you'll accept my apology. No attitude, just gratitude. Aww. I'm honestly surprised I can fully rotate the camera in here. I fully expected it to be the kind of thing where it's like you can only look one way, like buildings here often are. So what are some kinds of tracks and stuff? Hitakami album? Famous Destinations album? Town Tunes album? Outdoor Adventure album? Oh no, give me the Town Tunes. You can send out your Pokemon too, like in the room here. Sup, Promoter, thanks for sending that hard-earned BP our way again. Got you covered, music fan. You can listen to our new tracks on your smart speaker now. Okay. Smart speaker, what would you like to say is your background music? Town Tunes album. Where is... There's no Cascarafa? That's the whole reason I got this. Are you kidding me? I don't remember what any of these other ones sound like. I just like the Cascarafa theme. Ugh. This is what I wanted. I don't know. Whatever. You buy all the albums, you found that out the hard way. What, for things like Castalia City? I was Chad's Christmas, got $40 in Nintendo Switch gift cards and got Kirby something Deluxe. Oh, Return to Dreamland Deluxe, and I had enough gold coins for Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pack just for dirt cheap. Nice. All kinds of cool gaming stuff. That's pretty neato. My parents actually did a lot of really nice stuff for me with this year here. I heard that they had gotten me a toolbox, like, or that's what my mom had heard when my dad went out to go get a toolbox. Which initially you'd think like, oh, maybe like a little thing. No, like a full-on cabinet that is expected that I'll be able to use for the rest of my life, along with a whole bunch of actually really nice tools and stuff. So, in the near future, probably gonna have to get that set over at my cousin's place, to work on my truck and stuff. And one day that'll go into whatever garage, whatever place I move into. But the stuff that they did there was actually really nice, and the expectation is that I can just use it for the whole rest of my life, and that helps set me up really well, which was really kind of them. So I much appreciated that. And for my one fun thing that I'm trying to do here for my dad, I got this stuff in earlier today. I got a whole bunch of 49 Ford Hot Wheels in the mail today. That is a little bit late for Christmas, but I grabbed this box here. Or I just grabbed it. Someone was selling a whole bunch of these. Let's see here. This truck here, this specific vehicle, a 49 Ford, is the same truck that my dad has, like, in real life. This thingamabob right here, that classic. Let's lag as it goes back to here. So, I ordered him some 49 Ford Hot Wheels because he has a 49 Mercury, which is, you know, same thing, different name, but exact same company and all that. They're Fords. It's just exact different name is all it is. And I'm going to go to Michael's the craft store. I'm going to get some red paint and some black paint, and I'm going to paint some of these loose ones in the colors of his truck. And then he can have Hot Wheels that literally are just his truck, is the plan. And then I'm also going to commission this one artist that does these art pieces where they'll take like a Hot Wheels or other model car and kind of like glue it onto the kind of acrylic canvas and make like these really cool streak trails that tail behind the vehicle and stuff. And I think that that would be a really cool, nice thing. It's probably going to take a while to put all that together. I've already established with my dad, like, hey, I'm doing something for you, but it's going to take a hot second here. It's gonna be a hot smidge. Here, let's hold on. I can show the thing for reference if I send this in Discord. Favorite photos. There's probably one of it here. And there's probably one where I've blocked out the names on it and stuff, right? Oh, here's one with the names blocked out. It's with me posing next to it. Doesn't look like I have one of just the vehicle with the stuff blocked out, but hold on. Have a quick look-see at wow. Now I gotta find display capture too. This here vehicle here. This is my dad's truck. It's been in the family for a long time. It used to be the farm truck for my dad's family, apparently. It used to be gray a long time ago. And my grandpa fully restored it and painted it with these colors with like the red body and then the black fenders and stuff. So I want to get some red paint. I don't know if I need black paint or not. Like maybe because there's some stripes and stuff like that on the fenders, those red stripes, so maybe I'll paint over them. But I want to turn this into that color-wise. And it sounds like one of my cousin's kiddos is willing to help me out with that. One that has a whole lot more experience with painting and like finer details and stuff. So I'm gonna try and make that truck that's in the photo with this. The one that's closest in color that I could find was this one, so I wanted to order one of these as well. But it's got like the hot rod flames and stuff there. It's not quite an exact match, but this is the closest official one that I could find. But I'm gonna try and make this, is the plan. So that's gonna take me a little while, but I'll get help. Will be the case. And get, like, some cool Hot Wheels and stuff. There's a few antique vehicles in the family. Like, some other ones are my 53 Dodge and my grandpa's 51 Pontiac. And apparently, there's no Hot Wheels of those. They doesn't seem like there ever has been from my research. But 49 Fords, apparently, they've made a lot of different Hot Wheels of them. They're still not, like, super insanely readily available. I had to get these all imported from the States for, you know, an arm and a leg. But you know, apparently there's a whole lot of different kinds of 49 Ford Hot Wheels. It turns out it's a semi-popular kind of Hot Wheels kind to make, I guess, or something like that. I don't know why the 49 Ford's so popular, but yeah. So that was a cool thing that I'm trying to do for my dad. And as for my mom, my dad and I both chipped in to get a projector along with a screen because our gazebo out in the backyard, my mom thought it would be really cool to set up like a projector and a screen and watch movies and stuff out there. We have a really nice kind of gazebo that's attached to the sunroom there now. Like, so, like, you can set up the screen, like, attached to the side of the sunroom. And we're gonna see about getting that all set up and stuff. So, we all try to do, like, really nice things for one another. So, I thought that was really neato stuff. You want to see what my cousin got me? Hold on. Think about Christmas stuff. Hold on. It's in the other room here. Cousin of mine where we always try to get one another things, even if, like, it's difficult to find something. The thing that he got me this year, because he thought that it was funny, is the Super Mario Adventure Game Deluxe. I guess that implies the existence of a regular Super Mario Adventure game, but I think it's only one player, it's said on the front, and it's like you navigate through, like, some marble maze or something like that. I have no idea what the heck is going on here. I haven't really opened and had a look at it yet. I might take it to the lake cabin out of town and try it out there or something like that. But apparently he saw it, thought it was funny, and he got it for me. And put that back there. Don't know where exactly I'm gonna store it, but I'll figure it out. So there's that. I want to ever get the Hess truck toys that come out each year. I don't think I've ever actually heard about those. I haven't looked into like models or vehicle toys or Hot Wheels or anything like that for a great many years. I only remember I was going to like a swap meet and there was some antique vehicle Hot Wheels that were for sale there, and that's where I had the thought of, maybe I should look into if any of the old vehicles in the family of Hot Wheels equivalents. Otherwise I wouldn't have ever even looked into it. The thought would have never crossed my mind. We could call a special coach or something like that. And farm? What, as in asking about it being a farm truck? Yeah. They, when my dad and his, like, parents, siblings, that whole family there, bought a farm in the 1970s, the Mercury came with it. Apparently, from what I hear, it was gray at the time, and there was a tree going through the box. And my dad thought that it would be fun to fix that up, but he was pretty young at the time. And, who should we call? Should we get the People's Champion, Larry? Should we get Brain Rot? Oh my goodness, my brain is already too rotted. How are we feeling here? This is who I'm leaning towards. Anyway, he wanted to fix it up as a hot rod, and, but he was a little bit young at the time, so apparently my grandpa had sold it to, Brain Rot is funny though, it is kind of funny. So my grandpa had sold it to one of his cousins, and one of my dad's cousins, and my dad was like, oh, well, I guess I don't get to work on that. But then, much later, apparently there had been, like, very little progress made on it, and my dad was working in HVAC at the time, and this cousin wasn't really that interested in the vehicle anymore, so he was like, oh, I'll cut you a deal. If you put AC in my home, I'll give you the truck. And he was like, okay, that's a pretty good deal. So he was gonna do that, and he had the plan set out. And then, shortly later, my grandpa calls my dad and says, like, oh, good news, I got that Mercury truck back from your cousin. I just put AC into his house. And my dad was kind of pissed off because he was like, how'd I get screwed out of this truck twice? And then and apparently my grandpa was like, hey, but I really want to fix this up, so I'll just will it to you. Does that sound okay? And my dad was like, okay. And my grandpa, he's still around, but things are definitely slowing down. And a few years ago, he passed the truck to us, and now it's our kind of summer vehicle and stuff. And I thought that it would be a cool thing to make Hot Wheels that's kind of like that truck that's been the family now for what, like 50 some years if they got it in the 70s. Good while. I'm calling Larry because there's no other votes otherwise. So Larry it is. Come on in, champ. Brainwatt is a pretty good pun. All this brainwatt. And it'd be fitting with Ino as the electric gym leader. Hello. I'm here on behalf of the Paldea Region's Pokemon League. Apparently some kid shelled out a bunch of BP for me, and now I'm here, I guess. Pleasure to be doing business with you. Oh no, he's hot! Larry is pretty dang hot, let's face it. Alright, he's here somewhere, and apparently I can set up my Pokemon here. Neat. Hi, whoa. Oh, it's you. How's it going? Hey, Emerald Finder, all these hiccups. Following me all the way out to another region. It's a certain chairwoman rubbing off on you. Actually, don't worry about it. To be honest, I don't mind these little business trips. I know I'm here for work, but I may as well enjoy myself while I'm at it. Speaking of which, I've heard that Unova has two particularly famous dishes. Berry sandwiches and Castilia cones. Which one appeals to you more? I don't think I ever heard about the berry sandwiches in Unova, but I know about the Castilia cones. Thought her, shame they made her like, Itsy would be a nice way of putting it. I don't even remember which one that is. Was that the bug type one? I see. Suppose you must have a sweet tooth. Well, thanks for the input. I mean, a berry sandwich can be a little bit sweet as well. Berries are pretty delicious. This is a berry plant I'm growing right here. All because I love berries. I love fruit. So I'm growing this stuff from seed. Because I want to pick my own. Done with my lecture. I'll step out and eat my fill. Okay, but like... certain look that says you want to battle me. This would be double battles, right? My mistake, I suppose. Apologies. Use normal type, so like... don't really have a fighting type in my current party setup. I could swap Mokuwana back in. This is what I could do. The ghost types could be pretty handy in that you might struggle to hit me, and if you do, you don't get stabbed. Or something or other. And I can hit you back with normal type moves this way. I don't know. Swap out, Kirby or something? Maybe Majora? Put Mokuwana into the slot? I don't know. Mokuana's pretty darn strong. Sorry about it, Diglett Senpai. Sure, let's do that. But now my layout's all screwed, I think. Hold on. Now I gotta disable this, disable that, disable this, disable that. And then I need to find where Mokuana is on... I have so many Pokemon on this layout. Holy crap. And I have 4 items for each of them. Each of the models, each of the titles, all their nameplates that is, and then a shadow for each of them. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. And then copy, paste. Copy, paste. And then I should be able to enable these separately from the other ones. Why is it up here? What is happening? Wait. I need to just... There. I need to order it right. There we go. And now this one I can slap, like, here. Ah. And then this I can slap here. So if I ever put you back in the position that you were before, it won't mess with me. Right? That position seemed good. Maybe a little bit to the left. Whoa. Ah. Oh, geez. Something like this, maybe? Something like that. Now I just gotta move you underneath the game. Is all I gotta do. So, bam! There, like that. Layout has been adjusted. Unless I want to move the thingamabob down a little bit here. Let's see here. Down 1, 2 pixels, and then shadow down 1, 2 pixels. Something like that. Sure. That seems good because everyone else is a lot closer to the bottom there. Sure, that, I guess. That sounds good to me. How's it going, Larry? Certain look says that you want to battle me. I'm technically off the clock now, but fine. Have a battle.